Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for all the shakiness. I'm setting it down right now. How you doing? This is Rajesh, author of the My Wi-Fi Lifestyle blog, and I'm just here having a shave real quick. But I thought I'd share some stuff with you real quick while I'm shaving, if that's all right with you. So I wanted to talk today. I'm gonna make this video quick because I gotta go out today. Do some shopping, get back into some business stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. It's a busy month for us with my business, and with I'm going back to the States in like a week, so I don't have a whole bunch of time. I'm sorry if my head, the top of my head is cut off, but you know, it's the best I can do. I mean, it's more what I have to say. Not really sure that anyone really wants to see me shaving anyways, you know. I wouldn't want to see myself shaving, but I got to, since, you know, if I don't look in the mirror, I might shave off an eyebrow or something. Yeah, that was lame, but I can be lame sometimes. You know what? That's all right for me. I don't mind being lame, you know. So anyways, yeah, I want to share some things with you real quick. You know, I wanted to talk today, real quick, just as a more of a personal development thing, something that I've found for myself, and want to share with you because I'm hoping maybe it might be, it might be helpful to you as well. I'm going to change my blade here. Is that, you know, for those of you watching who might have had this desire to do something right now with your life, or you've been talking about wanting to do something, but you know, you want to change something up, you want to find another way to make more money, or you want to find a way to build a better relationship with your wife, you want to find a way to, or your husband, you want to make more time to have with your kids. Or maybe you want to lose some weight, you know, maybe you want to change your diet, whatever. Basically the premise is, let's say that there's something you want to do, and you know you want to do it, but you just haven't done it yet. And you don't know what's stopping you, but you know that you keep thinking, okay, I'll do this tomorrow. It kind of reminds me of this blog that used to be on WordPress that I used to follow. The name of the blog was called The Diet Starts Monday. Hold on. And that resonated with me a lot because, you know what? For the longest time, when I was trying to lose weight, I would keep trying to, like, I would say, like, okay, the diet's gonna start this Monday. This Monday I'll get started. This weekend I'll just pig out, have all the things I want to have, and then on Monday morning I'm gonna start. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of Mondays that came and went, and the diet never started. You know, but I love it. I love the name of that blog because it so much exemplified my ability to procrastinate on starting my diet. You know, so what it is if you have something in your life that you want to start, and I'm sorry that I gotta keep stopping, there's certain parts of my neck, like my Adam's apple, and certain areas where I can't really talk and shave, you know, it's probably not the safest thing, so, but otherwise, I think we can, I mean, I hope you can adjust with me. It's going to be a short video anyways. You want to start something, but you basically, you know, the diet keeps starting on Monday and it never does. You know, okay, I'll start that on Monday type of mentality. Well, let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with setting a future goal to start something because it's always more difficult to say, okay, I'm going to start today. Right now, I've decided I need to do this. I'm going to start today. Very few people have that willpower. Hold on. Or the mental fortitude it takes to just up and decide to do something right then and there in that moment and then stick to it. Now, you can decide to do it, but then sticking to it is really difficult. Okay. So, and absolutely nothing wrong with saying, you know, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to set a future date to start this thing, but no, if you set a future date, you need to set it well in advance, I mean, and enough time to where you can mentally get yourself prepared to know that you're going to do it, and you need to take whatever other preparations it's going to take to get started in whatever it is you want to do. Now, I'm sharing this with you because for the last year, okay, I'll tell you two things. For the last year and a half, last year when I went to the Olympics last year in London, the Summer Olympics, with my wife and my mom and one of my surrogate, one of my adopted, she's not my adopted, she's like my sister. She's not a real sister, but she's real. She's as real as a sister could be, like as family could be to me. She's the caretaker of our house here in India, but you know, she's like family. And her, me, and my wife, we all went to London for the Olympics. So I was pretty fat last summer. I had done between 2010 and 2012, I just gained a ton of weight, man. I just got married and I thought, man, who do I have to look good for anymore? I don't gotta stay in shape, you know. Got lazy, my wife cooks really good, and I cook good too, but I stopped cooking once we got married because she was always there and she makes the best food, so I'm tired of eating my food, I want to eat her food, and you know, kind of selfish because I should have cooked for her too, but anyways. Point is that I got fat, I got lazy, I stopped working out. When my wife met me, when I met my wife, I was super disciplined about workouts and, you know, doing things on a schedule, eating right, having a very scheduled diet plan. All the time. I think that about does it. Alright, hold on. Goatee is the hardest part, man. There we go. This one? Alright, take off that. How's that? Look straight? Straight? Cool? Alright. I don't think it does, actually. So, anyway, I go to London. Before going to London, I decided I gotta lose some weight. I went on this master cleanse, the same one that for any of you who watched my recent videos or been watching any of my former videos that I've been making, or that are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I actually just did a master cleanse fast where I was on like a strict lemonade, like organic lemonade and organic maple syrup reduced diet for 22 days. I didn't eat anything. Just all I drank was that. And dieter's tea at night. All I had. That's all I had. And it really helped. And I was doing this back in 2012. We did it during the summer, but then right before the Olympics, I did it for a couple of days, but I couldn't stick with it, man. I just couldn't stick with it in the long run. I couldn't, I wanted to do it for 20 days right before I went, so I just lose all the weight and then change my diet, you know, but I just couldn't, I didn't have the willpower to do it for the 20 days, so basically I did it for like 7 days and I lost enough weight and I was going to the gym every day, and then, you know, once I got to London, I was decent looking enough. But then by the time I was there, you know, Guinness is like my weakness, Guinness beer. We were so close to Ireland that we had the best Guinness, and every bar you went to, they had such good Guinness on tap. And hold on, I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this. Alright, there we go. So, I mean, every night you'd see me at the bar having, you know, a couple pints of Guinness. I just couldn't. By the time I left, I was fat. So when I got home, I told Mom, as soon as I get home, I'm going to start. I told my mom, my wife, because my mom was always, the reason I said my mom first is because she was always on my case before even my wife, about, you know, you need to lose weight. And, you know, so, I wanted to anyways, but, you know, her nagging made it much more like, okay, let me just do this. So she'll leave me alone about it, but, when I got home, I kept saying, okay, the diet will start Monday. I'll get on to this fast Monday. I'll take care of this. Don't worry. I'll do this. And you know what? That went on, and then Thanksgiving came. Then Thanksgiving, and then what after Thanksgiving? It was, you know, the holiday season basically. And then I postponed it through all that time. And then I thought, well, you know what? New Year's, and I'll be on. It'll be on like Donkey Kong. Diet will start Monday. First Monday after New Year's. Yeah, right. Never started. I basically, and not only that, I went on a downward spiral of like, this is the second part. I told you there was two things. The second part was I went on this downward spiral of not even, you know, I had just joined the other network marketing company that I work for, and I joined, and then I started out super motivated, and things weren't working the way I wanted. I wasn't having any luck cold calling my friends and family and like basically spamming them just to get, I know this is a weird angle, hold on, I'm going to go take a shower, so don't worry, I'm not taking the camera in there, I'm gonna have a smoke and I'll be done, but then I'll turn this off. I don't want you to have to see all that. So I went for I went into this business and then I got disappointed there, and I was still, you know, the weight thing was already there, and then this, I got disappointed in this business, and decided to make some drastic changes. Tried to come to India and then do some take that same company to Malaysia, the other network marketing company, and that didn't pan out. And I thought I could explode it up here in India where I'm at right now while I was here, and that didn't work out, and I just got really disheartened. And not only did I start gaining more weight because I was using food as like a coping mechanism, but so I was also starting to drink more again, like back in my alcoholism days, you know, and it was bad. It was just bad. And I kept telling myself, next week I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to change my diet. I'm going to do it. And it just, so it was like the diet and the new life starts Monday type of mentality. And Monday just kept coming and going. And you know, Monday would come and I'd be like, okay, just today. I mean, there was just one last dish I wanted to have, or just one last drink. And Tuesday I'm going to do it. And then Tuesday morning would come and I'd be hungover and I'd be like, well, I'm not gonna drink today, but I'm hungover, so I need to at least eat something, you know, because it's like I can't not eat all day when on this hangover like this. By the evening, I'm gonna feel hungry. I need to eat. All right, then by Tuesday night, it's like, oh, freak it, the diet will start next Monday. And okay, since I'm postponing the diet, I'll postpone to quitting drinking and getting into shape and starting exercise also. That went on for literally like 5 months. And like 2 months ago, something just hit me, and I think if you've watched any of my other videos, there's a story. I set a goal for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. It was like a week and a half before, like, that next coming to Sunday, I am going to get started. That next, actually Saturday, I said, I first had to switch up the day because Monday had become a routine that I was going to skip, and it became a habit in my head. Monday was always going to become a day I was going to skip because I did it so many times for over a year and a half. Well, not for a year and a half, for like, about a year and a half, because I'd been trying to lose weight even before the Olympics. And, you know, for almost a year, well, let's say like a year, like a little over a year and a half, like a year and a couple of months. I had been trying to lose weight and all this, so I had kept doing this. Monday had become a day that I knew my mind had, I set it up in my head that was a day that was going to fail. It was going to fail in my mind because I set it up in my head that way. Like somewhere in the subconscious, it was like, oh, Monday, he doesn't even take that seriously anymore. Let's just convince him to eat and drink, and then you know, we can always do the next Monday, you know, which will never come. So, you know, that's where it was like I need to set the goal for a different day, and I set it for a Saturday. And okay, Saturday I didn't actually do it, but what I did was, and this is why I say when I started the video, and I said you need to take the preparations, not only set the day ahead of time and mentally prepare yourself, but do whatever preparations you need. I emptied out my whole kitchen of food. I didn't have any food that I could cook. There was nothing. There was no noodles, pasta, bread, eggs, milk, butter. Everything was gone. I didn't have anything. There was nothing there that I could make. No rice, nothing. There was just nothing. There's nothing that, even if I gave it, like, got tempted to eat, there was no way. And I gave all my money away to my sister, and I said, just keep. She didn't live here, so she lived somewhere else. I took it. I said, keep this with you. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't need any money. I don't want anything. I just had the ingredients to make my lemonade, and so. Saturday, I had some food left over from Friday, so I ate that. It was sitting there, and it was a temptation. I did it. But from Sunday onwards, and I had been building my mind up. You're going to start. You're not going to drink anymore. You're not going to eat. You're going to start your fast. You're going to start a workout program. So first, I started with that. There was nothing. There was no way to give in to temptation. So I started on the fast. Within a week, after the first 3 days, 3 to 5 days, which was the hardest, my mind was set. Okay, now you're fasting. That's good. You don't need. Food didn't bother me anymore. I mean, because the first couple of days, food bothers you. If you see it on TV, you smell it, you're just like, I have to eat, you know. But after I got over that, I was just like, okay, I'm good now on the food. Now, I've taken a week to do that. Now I need another week. This next week, let's start the workout. And I didn't say Monday. I said Sunday, but I didn't start Sunday. So I started on Monday. So then I started working out. And then on top of all that, then I said, now I've joined this company like 5 months ago. I need to, or 4 months ago, I need to start working on this company. Because this is not the other, not the other direct marketing company, but the blogging platform, the company where I use the blogging platform. So I started doing the trainings, I started doing everything, and it all just fell into place one by one. I set my goals ahead of time. I set my mind up. I eliminated anything that would get in the way. And for example, for the fasting, I eliminated the food. Once I had the control enough to ignore the food, I had the control enough to start the exercise. Once I had the control enough to start the exercise, I had the control enough to start working for my business. And man, my life is just, it's like, it's snowballing forward in a positive way. Like the snowball is rolling down the hill and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but in a positive way. And I'm about to crush some huge goals when that snowball gets to the bottom, dude. It's gonna, I'm gonna crush those goals and move on to the next one. And that's how you get started. Anything in your life that you're having a hard time getting started with, first things first. If you've already kept saying, I'm gonna start on this day or on this time or in this month or in this hour, whatever, and you've skipped over it a couple times, just nix that out completely. Don't use that. Your mind is already programmed to believe that, to not believe you. And it's gonna do everything it can to make you fail on that day. So change the day, change the hour, change the month, change whatever it is that you've become accustomed to failing on. First. Second of all, set it for a time ahead of time, like a month, a week, whatever it is you're trying to, if you're trying to quit smoking, if you're trying to start a new business, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to start building a better relationship with your family or spending more time, whatever it is, trying to start a new hobby or something. Set it for a time ahead of time so you can start mentally preparing yourself, and on a day that you're not accustomed to setting it for. And then eliminate anything that could get in the way. In my example, I eliminated all food from my house so I could start my fast. I gave away all the money so I couldn't even order food online. I gave away my credit cards. I didn't give them away, but I kept them with somebody else that I couldn't get to. And I just, I had no way of turning back on that commitment. I just had to start. The only thing left in the house was the ingredients for the juice. So if nothing else, my stomach was like, well, that's gonna have to do. And then I just got used to it. So if you're wanting to start something, like let's say you're wanting to start, you want to quit smoking, well then you need to give your money away, give your credit cards away to your wife or to whoever, or to your husband, and you need to eliminate any possibility of seeing anything don't watch commercials or TV shows where people smoke. Don't be around smokers. Eliminate any possibility for you to be able to even have the temptation to smoke. Whatever it is, eliminate any of the obstacles that could tempt you to go back. And that could easily tempt you to go back. So those are the 3 things you need to do in order to eliminate procrastination from your life and just get started doing whatever it is you want to do. Whether you want to start dieting, exercising, whatever. This is the way you got to do it. It's not something that you can just say, well, I'm just going to start doing this day. It's not going to happen that way. For most of it, it doesn't happen. There's very few people that have that kind of willpower, especially once we've conditioned ourselves to believe that, once we've conditioned our mind to just keep skipping it every time we've set it up, it creates like a neural pathway in your mind that, okay, I'm going to diet starts Monday, and you keep skipping every Monday. There's a neural pathway that in your mind and in your subconscious knows that, hey man, no matter what happens, Monday, it's a fail day for him. No matter what he says, he ain't gonna do it or she ain't gonna do it. So we don't even have to worry about it. And it will push you to fail. So you need to just change it all up. You need to eliminate all distractions, and then you need to set a date. No, you need to change it all up, change up the days, the hours, whatever that's you're accustomed to. You need to set a date ahead of time, and then you need to eliminate any kind of possibility, temptation, or anything that could come in your way and help and cause you to fail. That's how you eliminate procrastination. And something I just want to share, and just for my shameless plug or pitch that I always like to give, which why I say shameless is because I'm not ashamed to try and help people. If you want to join or meet my mentors and see the company I'm working for with the mentors that have given me the tools to start thinking like this and learning these kind of things, then go to the link below, click on it, put your name, your email in, and you'll get a link. You get a link to your email where you can subscribe and start. It's risk free. You're not going to be asked to. You're not going to have to buy anything to watch this stuff. You'll meet my mentor and the person who's daily who I listen to and watch, and who's taught me the techniques and and methods of how to help me better my life and move forward and do better in everything I'm doing, not just making money or building a business, but just in, things like this, you know, getting over procrastination, things like that. So just check it out if you'd like. It's down below. Just click name, email, and then watch the videos. And I hope to see you on my team one day, and we can talk about the different things that we've overcome, and you know how we crushed that whole diet starts Monday deal. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for putting up with my shaving, by the way. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.